I am Jessica Rhodes, and I'm here to help you rock the podcast from both sides of the mic. If you are an expert in something in business, let's just say you're a marketing expert, or you're an expert in branding, or you're an expert in HR, you name it. If you are an expert in business, one tip I have for you in finding podcasts to be a guest on is look for shows that have a very specific niche audience. So I just discovered that it's not that I just discovered this, but I kind of stumbled across a lot of podcasts that are very, very targeted towards a very specific business. So on iTunes, you'll see many business podcasts for people who have businesses around animals, like the dog training business podcast or the pet store business podcast. So not only is that great as a podcaster that they have a very clear audience, and anyone who's a pet store owner is gonna be like, wow, I have to listen to that podcast. It's also great for you as a guest expert because you can really tailor your topic and your pitch to that market. So let's just say you're a business coach or a marketing expert, and maybe you haven't owned a pet store before, but you can email them and say, hey, I understand that you own, that you're talking to pet store owners. Here's how I can help your listeners. I can help them, and fill in the blank. So because their audience is very specific and very niche, it gives you the opportunity to really tailor your pitch. When a podcast is super general, like a podcast for entrepreneurs, like what does that mean? Does that mean multi-millionaire entrepreneurs with huge publicly traded companies? Or does it mean an entrepreneur who just started their business in their home office? Like those are totally different audiences. So it's hard to know how to tailor that pitch. So the more specific the show is, the easier it is to communicate to that host how you would be a good fit for the show. If you want to listen to my podcast, go to jessicarhodes.biz, and to learn how we can get you on shows. My team is very good at this. We're very good at finding the podcasts, writing the pitches, getting you booked, and positioning you as a celebrity guest expert. Go to interviewconnections.com. I am Jessica Rhodes. I'm here to help you rock the podcast from both sides of the mic. We'll see you next Tuesday.